Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor is due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, teachers of Great Millstone, and the like-minded men who may not be part of Great Millstone but are following the same doctrine. Given to the apostles from their teachers at One West, initially from Elder Abba Bivens, through the spirit of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Salutations to the elect men, women, and children of Ba'ath Dawadah who are predestined to be saved in these last days. True name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, as previously stated. It means not God, not Jehovah. His name is Yahweh, meaning He exists, He to be, He is. And true name of His only begotten Son is Yahweh Shai, not Jesus. The letter J was first used 1524. So it's not Jesus, it's Yahweh Shai, meaning He salvation, He deliver, and He will come to deliver His elect in these last days. Around the time of the destruction, after the MOTB is being implemented and mandated. So the destruction will come, the nukes will fly, and Yahweh Shai will return to save His elect, to take His kingdom, and to destroy those who of the 2/3 and the wicked. Simple as that, Just today, it's going to be a quick one. We know what's happening. The famine of the words is upon us. So I'm seeing an article today. You may already know about it, but I'm just going to bring it out with a few scriptures. Lord's will, it's edifying. So Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. Into this word decree first. Decree, resolve, an action, thoughts, decrees, when they, an enactment, from H2710, to cut out, to decree, to inscribe, set to engrave, to portray, to govern, to mark out, to set, so basically to put something within law or within action. There we are. To basically to write something within already set up laws, to prescribe, pre-write, to do before. Prescribe is kafab. Was what I'm saying that correctly?
Strong's H3789.
Kafab. To write, record, enroll, to write, inscribe, engrave, to write in or write on. So to write into law, so to write into rules, regulations, laws, the things that are set to be or that will become illegal or restrictive for the people to do. So the reason why I'm saying that is because I brought that scripture out, is because we've got in blacklisted news dated yesterday, published April the 23rd, 2023, senators introduced bill to create digital identity for all Americans. So here you go. It says it all. The bill's been introduced. It means it's not law yet, but it will be. Simple as, because we know how this Esau Edom works, and then we know what the scriptures say. Prescribe, decrees, right? So this goes along with the Restrict Act. If you don't know about the Restrict Act, you should read up on that. It's people have called it the TikTok Act, which bans TikTok, but it's vague. Over in England, we have rules of interpretation, rules of interpretation from Golden Rule to, I can't remember all the rules, but basically the laws can be either narrow in interpretation or wide in interpretation. And these laws at the moment specifically restrict the Restrict Act, and this one here is wide in its interpretation. That means it will encompass many different things that perhaps in the beginning, when it was prescribed or written into, weren't included, but they will gather in. That's why the scriptures say, "Woe to him that prescribed unrighteous decrees." It's what Esau Edom does. Can we also read it in Psalms 94 and 20? U.S. Senators Kristen Sinema, an independent of Arizona, and Cynthia Lumia, Republican, Wyoming, have introduced Senate Bill 884, known as the Improving Digital Identity Act of 2023. I'm just going to skip that. I'm going to go down to, skip a couple of paragraphs. I'm going to go down to, the bill calls for the formation of a public-private partnership to bring the digital ID system into being. Public and private sectors should collaborate and get together to deliver solutions that promote confidence, privacy, choice, equity. See, Esau in his smooth words. Yeah. Oh, well, I've got to get that. Accessibility and innovation. The private sector drives much of the innovation around digital identity in the United States and has an important role to play in delivering digital identity solutions. Smoother than butter. Right, Psalms 50. We're going to go to it. Let's see if we can. Like, yeah. Right, there we go. Do it this way. Psalms 55. What's good at Psalms 50 or 55? You took sweet like that death. Here we are. Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Let me read it in the NLT. His words are as smooth as butter, but in his heart is war. His words are as soothing as a lotion, but underneath are daggers, Wow. Scriptures are heavy, man. See, and with the bill text states, and these are the smooth words, right? So I'm going to jump down another couple of paragraphs. The above section of the bill is extremely. So that's it. The quoted text of it. So now this is the author's input, right? So the above section of the bill is extremely vague and left wide open for bureaucrats and technocrats to require a digital ID to perform any function considered high risk, high value online services, up to including logging on to the internet. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm not going to read any more of this because it's going to be a short, quick hit. Yeah, I'm going to will put this in the description box. And I've got another, where are we? Article on the same issue. I think it's in there. No, the next one I was looking at. This is it. So I'm going to put will put these two articles into the description box. I think they read similar anyway. Yeah, but the point's made. Yeah, the fact is the prescribing laws. Let me just get one more. Psalm 94, and then get the point. Psalm 94 and 20. Shall the throne of iniquity? Who's the throne of iniquity? Esau, Edom, yeah. The wicked. Bible speaks of Malachi, 1st chapter, 3rd and 4th verse. Iniquity is sin upon sin. And anyway, yeah. It says it all. They won't be called the wicked if they weren't the throne of iniquity. Yeah? And who's got the rulership? Job 9 and 24. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. They have rulership. Yeah, they're the throne of iniquity. A fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law. So they'll put into the laws things that will trap people. That they present as a wonderful, beneficial prescription of law or rule and regulation. But But what it does, it actually constrains and restricts, because Esau Edom loves the control. These elites love the control. Yeah, that's all their aim is, to get control of the people fully, to make them fully techno slaves, basically. And the culmination of that will be Revelation 13th chapter 16th verse 17. Because of all, both small and great, which will to receive a mark in the right hand or in the forehead. Yeah, and that mark is the charagma. That is the ultimate goal, But the prophecy's got to come past, got to come through. What we're seeing, all these bills like the Restrict Act and these ones I've just read, just basically leading up to where are we? Amos 8. And 11. Behold, saith the Lord. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. So these words of Lord Yahweh Shemashai. So these words of the prophets from Apostle Tahar on down, the men of GMS, the like-minded men, there's going to be a time where they will not be seen on the highways and the byways, and they will not be doing these lessons because the scriptures say there's going to be a famine of the word, first and foremost, yeah. And Esau, Edom, man's goings after the Lord. The king's hand is in Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the Lord's hand. He guideth it wherever. So let me just get that. I'm butchering it. Let me just get that. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. So these, Yahweh Shemashai controls everything, right? And so these laws will be implemented to achieve the purpose of Amos 8 and 11. Yeah, because Yahweh Shemashai's words do not return unto him void. Isaiah 55 and 11, yeah. Yeah. And they shall wander from sea to sea, looking place to place, and from the north even to the east, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, and shall not find it. So they're going to be looking for the prophets, of Yahweh Shemashai, men of GMS and the like-minded men, and they ain't going to be able to find the truth of what's going on and what to do, because when they had liberty, they chose not to listen. Simple as, right? So all we can do is watch and pray. Let me get that. Let me get Luke and 21. Yeah, and hope that Yahweh Shemashai has mercy upon us. And we watch for these things. 21 and 36. Luke 21 and 36. The words are written in red, so they are words of Yahweh. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. I'm not going to labor it with that. Lord's will is edifying. A quick hit to show that the famine of the word will happen, will occur. With that, I'm going to say shalom to the elect, from the hopeful elect, shalom.